What's up, guys? It's your girl, and I'm back with another video. Eating corn. You see what we doing. Time to talk. Time to spill the tea. And I ain't talking about Lipton. I'm talking about that good ginger herbal tea. So a lot of you guys been DMing me, asking questions, because I'm an influencer, right? I put my life out there. I put my family out there. So a lot of you are very smart, very observant. Y'all realize you haven't been seeing Winter's dad. However, things changed. So I'm here to give you the tea from beginning to end. So where do I start? A lot of you don't know this, but last year, April, right before my birthday, I was diagnosed with something called hyperthyroidism. It's when you have an overactive thyroid. Look it up, do your research if you're not familiar. I was devastated. And it's not even nothing like, detrimental or anything like that, but just the fact that anything, anything has side effects, it has symptoms. So my hair started falling out. I don't know, for my followers from day one, so even my new followers, if you're paying attention, I know you've seen my weight up and down, because that's the thing. It's several different symptoms. So I was gaining weight, then I was losing weight. My hair started falling out. I was just all over the place. But the number one thing is decrease in your sexual intake. Due to that, my hormones was out of whack. Like I said, it threw everything off, so I wasn't sexually active. It's not that I was intentional, just not wanting to do it. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was going through that. It was knocking off. I was going to the doctor. I had to go every week. I was getting blood work. Like, they was trying to figure it out. They were trying to get to the bottom of it. They put me on medicine. I had to take medicine twice a day. So it was a lot. Plus, I was still working. This one, I was working from home. So not only am I going through that, my health, I was working from home with a toddler, right? And y'all know y'all cousin is off the meat rack. But anyway, and still, still YouTubing and still vlogging and trying to do what I can and still being a mom and this and that. It was a lot. However, that kind of put a strain on my relationship because, like I said, my sexual decreased. Not that on purpose, but I just didn't want to do it. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean it. I just wasn't being malicious. Like, no, none for you. I just didn't have it. My body, my hormones, it wouldn't allow me. Like, I didn't get horny. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, don't mind me. That being said, it seems like everything went downhill, We started arguing real bad. Just everything. The whole dynamic. So me, that kind of turned me off a little bit because I'm like, dang. When he was going through his stuff, wasn't working, lost his job, just everything. When he was down, I was right there to lift him up. Now I felt like I was down, and it's like, dang, he didn't care. He would just beat me while he was down. Like, he didn't understand. He didn't care. He was selfish. He just thought it was another dude. How is another dude when I'm telling you, this is what the doctor tell me. This is about my health. These are the symptoms. This is the effect. This is the cause. Like, I don't get it. But he was so stuck in his head that I was talking to another dude. I wasn't, intimate with him. We wasn't having sexual intercourse. So it had to be another dude. Forgetting the fact that I was really going through something. So, it's going good, y'all. So, bottom line is that's how the cookie crumble, right? So here we are. I got my new diagnosis. I want to die.
Mom, say hi. Hi, God. I'm watching your.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to figure everything out. I'm trying to get my health back intact. I'm trying to do things, follow what the doctors say, blood work, this and that. But in the meantime, we still bickering. Sometimes we having good days, but sometimes, when it came to that, I just didn't want to do it. Okay. Then things got weird. Booyah! Just like that, I noticed a difference, mentally, physically, all types of stuff. So for a long time, I just been faking the funk, right? For the sake of the family. Just trying to dial out. Especially Winter, because she's the youngest, you know, whatever. Just trying, you know, we're trying to figure things out. But when it came to that intimacy thing, I just wasn't there. I don't know why. And he wasn't doing nothing to make it better. He wasn't consoling me. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, like, making me feel comfortable to where I wanted to throw it back. Like, nah. We was bickering, we was arguing on top of what I was going through. So, of course, I'm like, ew, no, I'm disgusting. Like, what? You don't even have my back. I'm going through something real, right? So, that just was our life for a long time. So, we've been living like this for, like, over a year now. Trying to fake the funk. Posting videos, It was cordial. But we knew that what it was, right? Okay. Then, it started getting weird. So, then one year, on his birthday, I think that was the year when we went to Atlanta for his birthday. I don't know if I was vlogging then or not. A female had called his phone. So I'm like, nah, answer that. She called through Messenger. Because if you feel comfortable, come to the line, baby. We got to pick that up. We got to find out what's going on. So she called through Messenger. She's like, oh, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. So he let it be known, like, nah, I'm with my girl. This and that. Shorty's still talking. Like, okay, but yeah, this not. Hello, sweetheart. Did you not get the memo? Hello? He said he was busy or whatever. So mind you, we out eating. So of course it made it weird, but I still kept my composure. I didn't say nothing, but I asked him like, yo, who that? And why should you feel comfortable coming through your line? I don't care if it's messenger, whatever. Don't come through the line. Oh, I don't know this now. Okay, cool. Then another time a chick came through his line on Snapchat. Mind you, we was at the table as a family eating. I peeped the name, but I didn't say nothing. I saved it for when the kids went upstairs. So after they went upstairs, I'm like, nah, run that back. Somebody just called you on Snapchat? He like, nah, this, da, da, da. Long story short, I don't know, it's because the intimacy stopped and what I was going through. So now, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to check other avenues and all that. But that's what I felt like. Oh, word? I'm going through this, now you doing your ones and your twos? I ain't say that. So it was a big argument. I'm like, nah, call her back. We got to figure out what she called you for. It's the point. No, I don't know this. I don't know her. Why? If people, listen, Messenger, Facebook, all that. If I come through a nigga line, trust me, I'm talking to him. I didn't just decide and wake up that morning like, nah, let me call so-and-so. I haven't spoken to him in 10 years. That's weird energy. Super weird energy, right? So I had to, like, we was going back and forth. He like, no, why you want me to call her? Anyway, he denied calling her, this and that. Got mad, all types of stuff. Then he finally called. I'm like, if it ain't nothing, just call her back. Maybe it was an accident, but let her tell you. Call back. Finally called back. He didn't even give Shorty time to say nothing. He called back and, yo, she was like, hello? Now, if I call somebody and it's by accident, as soon as they call me back, I'm going to be like, yo, that was an accident. All right, boom. You just see what I'm saying? I ain't going to be like, oh, hello. No. So she was like, hello. He was like, why are you calling me, disrespecting me? You know, I got a family. Da, da, da. She couldn't even get a word in. He was like, don't call me no more. Da, 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 da. She was just like, okay, mad dumb. So then he hung up. So I'm like, wow, you didn't even give her time to say nothing. She didn't get to say it was an accident, whatever. He got so tight, got mad, broke his phone. Okay, now you don't have a phone. Now you got to buy a new phone. That's fine. We got past that. So I looked to 2 incidents, right? Last but not least. Oh, sorry. Yeah, cousin do not be playing. She be tripping. But yeah, so that happened. So it's weird energy. So now his phone's broke. Listen, so it was a 3rd incident or whatever. We was sitting down watching a movie. And somebody, just they coming through his line. They getting bold. They coming through his phone. We watching a movie and I see a no caller ID. So I look, I ain't say nothing. He like, oh, spam. All right, cool. They call back again. I'm like, nah, you got to get that. That's important. Answer it. She like, hello? He like, who this? She like, you know who this is. I'm like, oh, do you? He like, no, I don't. Who is this? She like, she kind of chuckled like, haha, okay. But you know who this is, whatever. And then hung up. So now after that, my antennas is antennaing. Because I'm like, who? They trying to play me. Who was that? So, of course, he said he ain't know this and that. I'm like, and she called block because she already know what time it is. She ain't want me to double back and call her back. So he fought to the death. Like, I don't know who that is. This and that. I don't know. I said, is she coming through your line? So you have to give somebody your number. That's crazy. So, you know, after that, we was already like, kind of like, you know, Rocky Mountain. After that, we definitely was like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just weird. Because now, after that, I'm looking at you different. I don't really know if I trust you like that. It's like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? All in all, I said what I said. You know, he might have left, whatever, but he came back. Of course, because, right? We a family at the end of the day, right? So we got past that. But it was still kind of weird. It was still kind of rocky because after that, it really put me in a space. And I ain't gonna front. I just wasn't intimate. I don't know if it was postpartum, whatever. Yeah, she too. I don't know. But I just didn't want to. So that was really a strain. I would do it here and there, but not like I normally would. Or how we was in the beginning, of course. But for my ladies, we all know, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that went through this, but after you have a kid, it's like the dynamics of the intimacy. I don't know what it is. It just, you know what I'm saying? Like us as mothers, we're drained. I don't know what it is. Like I'll be cooking, cleaning, working, taking kids to school, appointments, whatever, get her settled, and then boom, now I gotta, you know what I'm saying, with you. So I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like men don't understand like what we go through as women. The burden, the weight, everything we have on our shoulders. All they want to think about is sex. That's it. That being said, for some reason, trust became an issue. Not too much on me because it is what it is. Because I was like, you know what you got. So if you lose me, you ain't gonna find another, and that's period. But I guess because for me, it's more than just that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like after a while, I started to realize he wasn't the man that I fell in love with. Like, you know, some people get complacent, they get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? The roses stop. Just because cards stop. And no, I'm not just all based off materialistic. Excuse me, but the little small things matter. You know what I'm saying? Words of affirmation. Yeah, I know I'm beautiful, but I might want to hear from you sometimes. Period. You know what I'm saying? So all that stopped. So I'm just like, yo. So at this point, it was just like, we was together, but we wasn't together. Like, you ever been in a relationship, but you felt single? That's how it was. So, but we just still kept rocking. We had great days. And don't get it twisted. He's an amazing person. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. He probably is going to be amazing for someone else. But he just wasn't for me. And he could feel the same way about me. So don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about him because that's still my daughter's dad. Okay? But it was just some things that I didn't like or whatever. So here we are. A year later, still kind of rocky, but it seems like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. But we just keep trying and fighting. So I know y'all noticed because I stopped posting him and all that stuff. I was getting DMs, calls, everything like, yo, where he been? But I didn't say nothing. Because I don't really be wanting to put my business out there like that in these streets. Sorry, guys. Kind of juicy. So, dang, one of my stones just came up. So, fast forward, that happened. It was rocky, it was weird, whatever. So everybody was moving how everybody was moving. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing nothing. After that, it was like he was on me. Like, the chick was calling his phone. And, like, he was on me. So, I don't know if it was reverse psychology or whatever. So, like, he was on me. Like, running down on me. If he's seen anything on social media. If somebody comment under my stuff. Checking my phone. Checking the call log. Like, he just started tripping. I don't know. It's weird. So, I'm going to keep 100. One time, he called the call log, and I guess he picked a random number, and he said a dude answered. But when he asked me who it was and who the number was, I told him it was my homegirl. Because it was. At the time when you called, I don't know who had her phone. I don't got nothing to do with that. That's what he da-da-da. So then after that, it got weird, da-da-da. Now he's switching it on me. But prior to that, you don't have chicks been calling you, baby. Ain't nobody come through my line. You went hunting and searching and checking the call log, calling numbers and all that. So it got super weird. So, of course, after that, he decided, you know, he didn't trust me. He thought I was messing with niggas, this, that, third. Mind you, I'm still cooking. I'm still cleaning. Making sure the kids are straight. He coming home to a home-cooked meal every night. Clothes is washed. And I'm still coming home every night. So when did I have time to do anything? Literally, y'all know me. I'm a mother. I work. I take care of kids. I take care of the household. That's all I do. I'm like, yo, when I have time to do anything, like I always used to tell him, you don't have to worry. I'm not a cheater. I'm not going to cheat. I'll just leave. That's it. So he didn't believe me. He didn't trust me. So you know when you got trust issues in a relationship, it's really a wrap. So it got super weird. So, of course, after that, he decided, you know, he didn't trust me. He thought I was messing with niggas, this, that, third. Mind you, I'm still cooking. I'm still cleaning. Making sure the kids are straight. He coming home to a home-cooked meal every night. Clothes is washed. And I'm still coming home every night. So when did I have time to do anything? Literally, y'all know me. I'm a mother. I work. I take care of kids. I take care of the household. That's all I do. I'm like, yo, when I have time to do anything, like I always used to tell him, you don't have to worry. I'm not a cheater. I'm not gonna cheat. I'll just leave. That's it. So he didn't believe me. He didn't trust me. So you know when you got trust issues in a relationship, it's really a wrap. So now it became like everything I did when I went out, like if I went out with my friends now, you know what I'm saying? But I was already doing my due diligence. Like when I'm out, I'll call him like, yo, I'm here, I made it, so he can hear my friends in the background. I'll send him pictures. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to do stuff to ensure him and to make him secure, to let him like, yo, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I am where I told you I was. You know, he's the... Like, I could just leave the house and he'll be weird and call me. Like, why you calling me? You just want to see if I'm going to answer? I just left. So sometimes I would answer. But sometimes when I felt like he was playing with me, like, no, I'm not answering. What's up? I just left. Y'all good. I make sure the food, kids is straight, all that. So, it's, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that happened. So this is where it gets juicy. So one day, I found out that he was leaving here every day. I thought he was going to work, but I came to find out that he wasn't even going to work. So where was he going? I don't know. I never found out. I never got to the bottom of it because I didn't care. But that's that. So it's like, dudes kill me because it's like, y'all can do all of this stuff, and us as women, you know, you're going to hear our mouths, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. But we stand 10 toes. You know, we big and strong on loyalty. But they say, oh, I want a good woman. I want a loyal woman who do this, that, and the third. But when y'all start moving weird, doing all this stuff, but if the energy is reciprocated, they don't like it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Period. Yeah. Period. Crazy thing is, I was giving him all the tools. Like, I was letting him know, like, hey, you know, I'm not happy, this, that, and the third. So I kept, like, telling him, like, listen, I'm not happy. You got to step it up. You got to fix it. You got to do this. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not perfect. I got flaws, but I'll tell you one thing. Listen, I did my part. The only thing he got on me is that I wasn't intimate. But why, though? Sometimes we forget the why. Like, I didn't just wake up one morning and was like, you know what? Dead for you. No. What was you doing to make me not want to on top of whatever I possibly was already going through? Was you making it better for me, or was you making it harder for me? Were you my peace, or was you the cause to my peace? You see what I'm saying? So it came to a point where, because of the weight that I gained, I was like, you know what? I can't take this no more. I got to start working back out. Get back in the gym. Just not. So I went to him and told him, like, yo, I'm going to get the membership at the gym. He like, why you want to get the membership? This and that. You can work out right here. I got weights, this, that, and the third. I'm like, no. I need this stuff that's at the gym. Weights is not helping me. I need to get rid of this gut. Treadmill, Stairmaster, all that good stuff. So that became a problem. But I'm just like, dang, why not support me? If I come to you like, yo, I'm overweight, whatever, I want to work out, support me. Maybe you could have went to the gym with me. Whatever. No, he just want to be selfish and think myself. Because why? You think I'm fooling with niggas, right? So in his mind, he's like, oh, you want to go to the gym just to be around niggas? It's not. Everything became about another man with him. And I really feel like it drove him crazy. And that's why the relationship didn't work. We both gave up. I know I gave up. I'm mentally and physically checked out after all the stuff that kept happening, what he was doing, this and that, how he made me feel, da-da-da-da. I was over it. Long story short, I still ended up getting a gym membership because that's what I wanted to do for me. I wasn't doing it for nobody else. And I still got it. He was pissed. You remember that time when y'all used to see me and Markel in the gym and all that? Yeah. Because Markel didn't mind. He did, you know, I didn't want to go by myself. Even though he had a weightlifting class, my baby still came to the gym with me too. That was my workout partner. Shout out to Markel. Because one thing he gonna do is ride for his mother. I know he was not trying to go to nobody's gym, but he was right there by my side. He was very supportive. I appreciate that. Kels, if you're watching this video, I love you. Another job. But I was still like praying and, you know, we keep it faith. We was good. So that being said, you got a woman that's holding you down through everything, through thick and thin. I could have gave up on him. He lost a couple jobs, but I still held, you know what I'm saying, held him down. I could have been gave up like, yo, this is too much. I'm out of here. Because first of all, females in our generation, if you don't got the chippers and dippers, baby, you gonna go to the left. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't me. I'm like, nah, I'm real big on loyalty. Like, nah, that's my man. I'm gonna hold him down. When he get on his feet, he gonna hold me down. Not for nothing, right? So he got on his feet. Everything's everything. We doing good, da da da. So then it's like, okay, when we gonna start busting down though? Cause you're working now. You know what I'm saying? You're back on your feet now. So I don't have to like do everything and do the most like I was. Cause you feel me? So we could bust down, this and that. Okay, cool. So, but then it came to a point like, nah, why we going half? You making more than me or whatever case, I don't know. Your check was nice and big. You could take care of the rent. And I do all the small stuff. So that's what I finally told him. Like, yeah, which he didn't have no problem. Like, he don't have no problem. Anything I needed, he would do it. Yes, I'll give him that. He ain't had no problem. But then it came to a point where just because he was paying the rent, like macho, like, I'm not a slave. Like, what? It was just crazy. So it was just like everything switched. Girl, it was too much. So then eventually that became the problem. You know, he felt like because he was paying the rent, things should be this way, things would be that way. It was like, I don't know. I was like his servant or something. I don't know. I can't explain it. But yeah, so that happened. So then we still going downhill. We're still going downhill because it's like every time like we got like in a good place, like he would do something to bring me back down and it'd be weird. So it's like, if I wanted to get intimate, like we'll be intimate, but then he'll do something to blow me and then they'll pull me right back. So it's just like, ew, no, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? That's me. Like, it's a mental thing for me. If my mind is not right mental, I can't just be out here slinging that thing around because I'm just not there mentally. You have to, that's just for me. Drop in the comments below. Let me know how y'all feel. Like, because if your mental ain't right, can you still be all willy-nilly, like, sexual intercourse and all that? Because I can't. I'm sorry. Then it's like, everything changed. Like, you know, the dynamics. It's like, even with that, wine and dine me first. You just want to get straight to it. Like, nah. I'm the main course. I'm not a side. Don't treat me like that. So y'all know that's weird. Anytime I guess you don't have intimacy in a relationship, it's going to be a problem. I get it. I'm not jacking it. I'm just saying, like, just be patient with me. You know, maybe talk to your partner. Figure it out. Let's try to resolve the issue. Get to the bottom. Get to the root cause. Don't just put it on one person. And he loves to point the fingers at me. Me. Like, that's it, you know? Instead of figuring it out. So fast forward, here we are. This year, my birthday's coming up. You know, me and my girls went to the A. So y'all know, normally we do everything together. We go to the grocery store, just everywhere. So we always spend our birthdays together. But prior to that, we have not been on good terms. Like, we've been cordial. We've been at peace for the children. But we have not been on good terms. So I took it as, you know what, maybe we need a break from each other. We spend so much time together, maybe that's what we need. We've never not been around each other. So I said, you know what, this year I'm going to do something different. I want to celebrate it with my girls. You know what I'm saying? He said, oh, yeah, sure, enjoy, you know, your life, have a good time. You deserve it, this, that, and third. But then really, he didn't really mean that. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to do a transformation. So yeah, like I was saying or whatever, about the trip. So he said, like, yeah, nah, go have a good time with your girls, this, that, and third. But I knew ultimately he didn't want me to go. So the whole week prior to my trip, I'm shopping, I'm excited, you know, but you know, you could just tell. Why are you sad?
Because I want to say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. I'm like.
So anyway, I still went, you know, had a good time. But prior to that, it seems like everything was fine. Like, you know, we discussed it. He said, go, enjoy your time. He knew my mom was going to keep the kids because I didn't want to leave the kids with him, which I could have. He don't have a problem babysitting. But I figured that could be a break for both of us, away from each other and away from the kids, you know, because we both need it. So he had his little plans. He was going to go do stuff. And then I figured I was going to go do stuff, right? Okay, cool. I think the fight was coming on that Saturday, Garcia, whatever. So he had plans, you know, he was going to go to my mom, watch it with my dad, whatever the case may be. So that week that I was leaving, my mom and my dad actually came. We did lunch. We had lunch. We went out to eat. We had a good time. We had a good day. Everything was good. They chilled at the crib for a little while. Then they left. Me and him was good all day. Was watching movies, eating snack. And then we watched one movie on Tubi called Forever Us. You guys should check it out. It's a great movie. So it's about a married couple, you know, a husband and a wife. But the wife had like a good job. She's always away. However, the husband is always left home with the daughter. Long story short, the husband started cheating. He felt like his wife wasn't there. She didn't see him, you know, whatever. He was a delivery guy. He met this woman. It's actually Zanique, Tion's tiny daughter, and they started creeping in on like on the low. The wife ended up finding out. So we were at the part where the wife asked him like, why? Why did you cheat on me? He was like, because you didn't see me. You know, you didn't make love to me. There was no intimacy. Da da da. No lie. Shortly after that, we started arguing. So I really feel like that movie influenced him to argue with me because we were good all day. So fast forward that. Prior to that, some days I ain't gonna front. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But not because I'm hiding or because I'm fooling with niggas. No. Because sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. I just don't want to be bothered. I don't do it every day. I do it sometimes. Right before bed. Sometimes my friends, notifications, whatever. You could be in a good sleep and you hit one ding or dong on your phone and it'll wake you up. So that's why. So just like that, we started arguing. Then he asked me like, hey, I have a question. Why you be putting your phone on Do Not Disturb? So I'm like, oh my gosh. But mind you, when he asked me that, my phone was not on Do Not Disturb. So I showed him like, look, it's not on Do Not Disturb right now. So why does it matter? So there was this whole big thing. And he was like, that's sneaky. If you put your phone on Do Not Disturb, because it's probably because you mess up with niggas. This, that, and the third. Da-da-da-da. We had a whole argument. It was this whole big thing. He don't trust me. I'm sneaky. I'm not loyal. This and that. So I said to him, if you feel that way about me, why are you still here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why are you with me if all you do is bash me, try to belittle me, verbal abuse me, and say all these hurtful things that I'm not doing, I'm not this, I'm not that. So why are you here? Y'all don't need to see me because this is the part where I say, I'm not going to cry, I'm strong. But every time I get to this part, it makes me sad. So y'all don't need to see me crying. But anyway... Yeah, so that was the thing, like, you know, like, and not trying to be malicious, but if all you're going to do is bash me and say, I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't do this, I don't do that, and you're not talking about fixing self, when I had my issues with him as a man, he could have stepped up in different areas as a man that I wasn't seeing, that I wasn't feeling secure, you know, just the small things, you know what I'm saying, taking my car to get dirty, taking my car for an oil change, just whatever the case that may be. I feel like the woman has a role, but I feel like a man has a role too, so it's two, it's not just one side, and I started to feel like it was one-sided. So why are you jumping down my throat about petty stuff when I'm coming home to you every night? I'm cooking, making sure you got a home cooked meal every night, cleaning and cooking and cleaning, washing clothes, making sure the kids are straight, baby. So I'm thinking, I'm saying this to him like, you worried about niggas, but you got me in real life. You worried about social media. I can't help if a dude say, oh, you beautiful, oh, this or that. Oh, hello, this social media. Some of these people I don't know. Some of these people is miles and miles away. I would never ever see them again. So it was getting real insecure, and I didn't like that. I didn't like it because I'm telling him like, yo, rest your mind. I'm here with you every night. I'm coming home to you every night. We spend mad time together. I'm always here. I'm never out your sight. But it's like nothing I was saying didn't matter. And then the fact that we wasn't intimate, I guess he felt like if I wasn't giving it to him, I was giving it to somebody else. You know, he started snooping. He started going through my phone, this and that. I'm like, yo, whatever you're trying to find, you're not going to find. Leave it to him. He's seen messages. He's seen this. He's seen that. I don't believe it. He never showed me the proof. Because if I see something in your phone, I'm going to pull it up like, yo, who this? Never once did he do that. But he just saying, oh, I saw this and I saw that. No, it was crazy. I started to feel like his own brain was like, I don't know. It was like delusions. Like he started like thinking stuff in his head and stuff, scenarios and everything, and he started to believe stuff that was not true. So this really affected our relationship, like really, like. And before we even got to this point, I used to tell him my issues and my concerns, but he never once changed. I needed him to step up more as a man. I needed him to be just a little bit secure with himself. But instead of him being a little bit secure with himself as a man, he kept bashing and poking and complaining and this and that. And it was driving me crazy. It was affecting my health and my mental to where what I was going through was getting worse. I was getting real bad headaches, like migraines. All of a sudden, I have bad anxiety. Like, it really, really started to affect me to a point where it was affecting my health. And I don't think he understood that. I'm like, yo, look what I'm going with my thyroid, my this, my that. And the number one cause of that was stress. And that's what I was telling him. Like, all of that, what we was going through, put a strain on me health-wise. And I really wasn't even going to tell this. Like, I was holding this in for a long time. And I kept going back and forth. Like, I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm not even trying to play the victim. I don't even want nobody to feel sorry for me. I'm just coming on here to relieve and just tell my truth. And for any women who's been through this or who's going through this in a relationship, just know that you're still who you are. Like, we try as women. Nobody's perfect. And I know I'm not perfect, and I know I have flaws. But one thing I know I did good, I'm a good mother. And when we was together, I was good to him. Like, I held it down. Like, I'm not even going to get all juicy into details, but he know, God knows, and it is what it is. Because I did more for him than his own. Anyway, yeah. Bottom line is, I just started to feel like he didn't understand me. Like, it got to a point where if I was upset, he got upset because I was upset. But I was upset because of you. So, like, I need a strong man. Like, I need somebody who understands me, like, who has patience with me. Don't get mad because I'm mad. No, try to fix the problem. Like, let's get to the bottom of it. Let's talk about it. I don't want to argue. I'm in a place where in my life, I want peace. I'm at peace. I don't want to argue everything and pick and choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? If I come to you like, yo, that hurt or this and that, don't get mad and try to justify and take accountability. Everybody has to take ownership. When you're wrong, just say, nah, my bad, I'm sorry. And this world and relationships will be a better place. That's really all it is. Nobody want to take accountability. Everybody want to be stubborn. Everybody want to be tough. Everybody want the last word. It's like, yo, we're not going to get nowhere. Somebody got to be the bigger person. So here it is, my birthday coming up. We had plans for the actual day, which is the Tuesday on my birthday, because we both took off. So suppose we had a reservation for me. We was going here, we was going there. But remember I told you we got into that argument that Saturday. So we're running back to Saturday. He made it an argument. I ended up zip it. Because I didn't have nothing to say. I didn't want to argue. So when I'm quiet, that makes him even more mad. But who wants to go back and forth for what? About the same stuff that we already addressed. That was another thing he did. Something could happen and we address it and then he'll bring it back up. So it's never nothing new. It's the same stuff. So it's like repetition. So I got tired of it. I'm like, why are we still talking about the same stuff? We already talked about this before. So now I'm ignoring you because I'm not even entertaining that because we already discussed this already. So he dragged it the whole Saturday. That Saturday he ended up sleeping on the couch. So I said, okay, cool. I'm going to let him cool off. Da-da-da-da. He woke up the next morning like nothing happened. Maybe I need to work on this for me. Maybe I hold grudges. I don't know. We went to bed bad. So he come up upstairs like nothing and try to give me a kiss. So I'm just like, whoa, hold on. There's a conversation that need to be held. All of that before all of that. Like, we can't just argue. You curse me, I'll say what you want, then wake up the next morning and try to give me a kiss, hug me, all that. No, I'm not there yet. I'm sorry. I got to work on that. No, I'm not. So he like, oh, word, this and that. I'm like, yeah, like, you forgot how we ended up last night? Like, I'm confused. What's the problem? Then he get mad, like, okay, cool, this and that. So now he's mad. Remember, we was beefed out because of you, so I was in my bag. It's just a lot of pettiness, right? So now he's mad, like, all right, cool, he go back downstairs. Remember, I was leaving that next weekend for my birthday, so my homegirl called, we talking about the trip, the monies, the this, the that. So then he come upstairs, like, get off the phone. So I'm like, no, like, I'm on the phone. This and that. He like, oh, I want to talk to you, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, okay, give me a second. I'm trying to get, to the monies, put this here, move this around. You know what I'm saying? He like, get off the phone. I want to talk to you. It's not too much what he said, but it's too much how you said it. Like, you can't just come to me and be like, yo, get off the phone. I'm not your daughter. So no, give me a second, right? So then eventually he like, I want to talk to you, this, that, and the third. So then I'm like, okay, let me, I'm about to get off, whatever. So then he tells me he's leaving. So just like that, we didn't discuss nothing prior to this, nothing. This is 2 days before my birthday. This is Sunday. My birthday was Tuesday. He told me, this relationship not getting better. He's tired of going through this with me. Da-da-da. Okay, cool, respect, no problem. Me and Sweeten went to the grocery store because that's what I was doing anyway. We had to go food shopping, whatever. We went. Came back, he still was here. So once I came back, we didn't really say too much words to each other. I started putting the groceries up. He was just like hugging on Winter, telling her he loves her, this, that, and the third. Like around 9-ish, 10 o'clock, somebody pulled up and then he opened up the door. So I'm like, who that? So he like, that's my ride. So I'm like, wow. So in my head, I'm like, wow. Through all what we've been through, he's really leaving. Mind you, because of the stress, it done mess with me mentally. It done mess with my health. chicks was calling your phone, just a whole bunch of stuff that I endured. You not working, your car breaking down, you driving mom, just everything that I've been there through with him. Never turned his back on him, even when nobody else was in his corner, just me and my family. And just like that, it's easy for him to leave. So I didn't say nothing. I was just like, okay, cool. Because what I'm going to do, I'm not begging you to stay. If it's that easy for you to leave me, I'm sorry, you can go. See what I'm saying? That's for anybody. No, what? You're not better than me? That's not how that works. We both was going through the same stuff. We both endured the pain, the stress, the this, to that, right? Furthermore, you have a daughter here. Father of the year, your daughter that you care about so much, right? Okay. So he just started taking his stuff, and I was just like, putting the groceries up, this and that, not really paying him no mind. But in my head the whole time, I'm just like, this grimy nigga. Because it's like, wow, who just picks up and abandon, I'm going to just say their daughter, because I get it. I had checked out mentally and physically already. We wasn't having, intimacy, but I just feel like we both could have done more, like trying to fight and really put it in, but we didn't. We just pretty much gave up on the relationship. But I at least thought he had a little bit more respect to at least just up. So this was premeditated, because clearly you already had the ride and all that. So you knew you was doing this. You didn't even tell me. So that's the grimy part. I'm not mad that he left. I'm mad how he left. You see what I'm saying? He didn't even tell me. He didn't want me. We could have had to sit down. It could have been a mutual agreement. We already was both mentally going and through with the relationship. But the fact that he just packed up 2 days before my birthday. Mind you, every year for his birthday, I go all out. I'm talking about, I'm planning trips and dips. I'm doing everything. I'm buying outfits. I'm buying sneakers. I'm making sure I'm doing everything in the power to make sure he has the best birthday. He did this to me, y'all, 2 days before my birthday. He told me he was leaving Sunday. My birthday was Tuesday. Mind you, prior to that, he told me he had a reservation. He had all this stuff that we had planned for my birthday. However, he left. He didn't say 2 words to me. He packed his stuff. I let him go. But as I sit back and I think, and I'm just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to be careful who you have kids by. You really got to get to know people. Because to just pack up and leave, you know what I'm saying? He's been in her life since she's been born. Do you guys know what I've been going through with her? Not even me. Like, it's okay. I could bounce back. I'm cool. You see what I'm saying? We already wasn't on the same page. But for her, is that easy for you to just up and leave your daughter? It's crazy to me. Like, what real man just pack up and leave their daughter just like that so easy if they don't have to? I didn't kick him out. He just decided to leave. Furthermore, you had a job. You could have got a place here closer. No, but you want to pack up and leave and go 4 hours away. So you see what I'm saying? So that's the part that gets me. Left me with everything. Left me with the bills. Left me with, just everything. And then off guard. Then I still went out of town. You see what I'm saying? Because I wasn't going to let that stop. If anything, I needed it more than ever. But I just feel like I just did so much. You do so much for people when they down and out. You right there holding them down when nobody else is. When they don't have nothing. And they could just, just stab you in your back like that is crazy. And then, like I said, I had more respect. Just him being my child, it's just crazy, y'all. But it's okay, because you know why? I am a strong believer in faith, baby. And one thing God don't do is play about me.
Mommy.
I know I'm covered. I have a great support system. My family has my back. And I'm not worried. And like I said, don't get it twisted. We was not on the best of terms or good, but I never once kicked him out. He could have talked to me. We could have agreed upon this mutual. That's trifling. He basically abandoned. Left everything. Just packed up and left. The kids, the job, the house, the bills, and said, F this, I'm out of here. And that's weird energy. Because no matter what we was going through, I still make sure he's straight. Still cooked. Still clean. He still had food on the table. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't have no money, I made sure, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So this threw me for a loop. I never would have thought. And I've been through some real stuff in my life, and nobody's never done nothing like this to me before, like, respectfully. So this was kind of different, but it's a lesson learned. Ladies, we stop putting your all in these niggas, I'm telling you, because they do not care about you. They could do all that fake the funk and look, just up and leave. And here I am feeling sorry, feeling bad, like, nah, I can't kick him out. He don't got nowhere to go. But that nigga just packed up and left. Oh, but you ain't leave none of that fly stuff that I bought, though. All your whole wardrobe, all them clothes and sneakers that I bought. You ain't leave that, though. But it's okay, because like I told him, you take that. You need that more than me, because I'm going to get that 10 times plus. Because me and my kids going to be straight regardless. Because not only do they have a great mom with ambition that been doing what I need to do, I have a great support system. I have my family on my side. But more than importantly, baby, the number one person is God. And God always shows me and lets me know that everything is going to be okay. So I'm okay. And like I said, I'm going to be all right. And I see y'all. I see my supporters. I see the comments. I got the DMs. I got all the uplifting messages and everything, and I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. But like I said, baby, don't feel sorry for me. This ain't for pity. This ain't for victim. This ain't for nothing. I'm just coming on here to tell my story, because somebody right now need to hear this. Keep your head up, girl. Keep your head up. We got this. Yeah, he left me with, the kids and all that, and the bills and all that, but I'm gonna bounce back, because thankfully and gracefully, all these bills and everything still gonna get paid. You see what I'm saying? And it could have been a way worse. But I just thank God that I'm putting myself in position to where I can still do the damn thing without him. Because look, he didn't care. He up and left. He ain't leave no dollars. He ain't say, hey, we not together, but this is for the kid. No, he didn't say none of that. He didn't care. He just up and left. Because now I'm at peace, But I just don't know how these men could just have children and just walk out on the children. Like, it's not like we was down bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he physically caught me with a dude and all that. Nah. This was just petty stuff that just needed to sit down, but we both were stubborn and we could have fixed it. But I could never see myself leaving my kids. Like, just up and leaving. If I was a dude, I don't even know if I'd be able to just up and leave my child's mother like that. Like, just up and just leave. Like, I'm out. Just leave everything. Leave my job. Leave the crib. Leave the bill. Just leave everything. Like, what type of person would do that to somebody that's been there for them? That has done everything for them. Like, there was a time where I was taking care of him because he didn't have no jobs. Like, who could do that? So that's why sometimes I get mad at myself, because I'm like, why am I so nice? Like, like sometimes I just feel like people take advantage of me. Like, I'm too nice. Bottom line is, we're going to be okay. I'm going to make sure. And thank you guys. I mean, God is on our side. I'm okay. This is a chapter to new beginnings. It's still the Sweet and K family. We got good things in store. Good things is happening. And I got y'all.
Yeah, I got y'all.
I'm going to make sure y'all straight.
Yeah, remember.
Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for rocking with us, for real. Like, it's real genuine. It's real love. And I'm okay. We okay. That's it. Stay tuned. More content coming. YouTube videos coming. It's a lot of things coming for the Sweet and K.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we like go for the house.
Right. So y'all have a good day.
Yeah.
I love y'all. Stay tuned.
Oh, that's my phone.
That's your song.
A phone.
Hey.
I'll go check right quick.
Okay, she gonna check right quick. I love y'all. Thank you for everything. Thank you for rocking with the Sweet and K fam. And it's up. It's up from here. That's my story. I love y'all. It's always the Sweet and K fam, baby. Thank you for rocking with us. I love y'all. Stay tuned. Bye.